Hello, everyone. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Elden Ring. Um, Last we left off, we just continued exploring Scadu Altus. Uh, First thing we did was we ran up there to the Church of the Crusade, where we were met with Invader Fire Knight Queeline for the second time. In fact, the last time as well, where we dispatched him with the Hand of Millennia multi-hit bleed setup. So he went down really fast. Although, could have been faster if he decided he didn't want to stop and cast a fireball, but anyway, we got him done, so he dropped us his Ash of War, Flame Skewer, and the Prayer Room Key, which we'll need later on in the Shadow Keep. Also, by the Church of the Crusade, there was a Forager Brood who needed some help. I think he was cold, because when we dropped the Warming Stone, he stood right back up, like he was fine. But Warming Stone also heals, so either he was cold or he was injured. But either way, we helped him out. He gave us a Forager cookbook. I think it was number 4, I believe. And then we went to outside of Bellarat, talked with Ansbach, because apparently he has extra dialogue concerning the Mikla Cross. This one over here. The Shadow View Cross, where Mikla abandoned his eye, singular, one eye, not two, just one. And then we talked to Moore, who was grateful that we helped the Forager Brood, and he gave us another cookbook. I think that one was number 7. And then after that, we came down that way. This way, cleared this little area out. There was one headless troll knight ghost who dropped us a bunch of smithing stone 8s, I believe. He doesn't respawn, so take him out, get the smithing stones, and be done with them. And then we came over here, did a drop down onto the Fog Rift Fort, cleared it out of the Mesmer soldiers and Black Knight Garrus, I think his name was. He has the Black Knight hammer and the Great Shield, so he was much easier than his counterpart here at the Fort of Reprimand, who had twin blades, and I'm not quite used to them. But cleared us out. He gave us his Great Shield, got some more smithing 7s. I'm trying to remember what else was there. I think it was the arrow sting talisman, I want to say. It was a combination of the arrow reach and the it increases bow range and power. I think it was at the top of one of the towers. And then we did more drop downs here for Glovewort, over here for the Carian Sorcery Sword, which is an interesting sword. Probably won't use it, but it's the only weapon in the game that allows you to cast sorceries with the strong attack. So don't underestimate it. I think it's pretty good. Not the best not the best catalyst for spells, but it'll work as long as it's good if you don't want to put your weapon away. You'll still have your weapon, but you can still cast spells. And then after that, we dropped over here. There was a little astrolabe guide thing with a starlight shard. Yep. And then we took this little teleporter, which dropped us all the way off over here in the ruins of Raw. Let's gonna call it Raw, where we encountered a divine bird warrior for the first time. Wasn't too bad. I mean, he did have some different combos that I wasn't quite expecting. I should have known, but oh well. We did over prepare for the fight, so we had Rolo buffs and everything, so he wasn't terrible. Did miss my parry timings twice. It's the same. He has most of the combos that the regular horned warriors have, so I should have done it, but oh well. We'll get him next time. He does respawn, so you can farm for his equipment if you want. I probably will. I just haven't done it yet, but I probably will here, probably after this episode. And we picked up the Verdigris Discus, which I won't be using because I'll never go above medium load. It just increases your damage negation at heavy and overloaded, but again, I will never get there, so I ain't gonna be using it. And I think that was it. I didn't do anything between episodes, so nothing new, no levels or anything. And today we're just going to continue exploring Scadu Altus. We'll probably swing this way, head south. There's a prawn in this little waters. There's probably some more Mesmer soldiers, knights over here. There's going to be a whole bunch of misbegottens in this little area. There's another Forger Brood guy over here. We spotted him inside Castle Ensis, so I left the marker here where he as close to where he was as I could. So, can check him out. We'll check this area out, and then depending on how much time we have, I might do this little ruined forge here. Depending on how much time we have. And then, if time allows, we'll head north into the Morth Ruins. Should be a bunch of shadow people, shadow commoners, a cursed blade or two, as well as Dryleaf Dane is in here. And it also contains the path to Bonnie Village, which is down here. So, yeah. Yep, that's the plan. Whether we do it or not, we'll see. We'll see. And equipment for today. Oops. Sticking with my lady. But this time we're going to use the Flame Skewer that Queeline so graciously gave us. Yeah, it's like a weaker Giant's Hunt with a follow-up, basically. So, the animation's the same, it's just not quite as strong. I don't think you send enemies skyward with it. I mean, I think you still knock them back, but you're not going to send them flying. It is flame art, so we're going to be doing a good amount of fire damage, which should come in helpful against the Misbegottens. I'm pretty sure the Misbegottens are weak to fire, I'm pretty sure. So, bow, seal, shield, going with the Serpent Crest here, just because. The Crimson Hood, Noble Traveling Garb, Warrior Gauntlets, Blithe Screes, because it looks cool, especially with the Milady. Dragon Crest Great Shield, so we can boost our physical defense, because this has not the best physical defense. And even with Bullgoat's Talisman, we won't have 51 effective poise, so we're not going to be using that instead. Rotten Wing Sword, because Milady's a combo machine. Shard of Alexander, because, Flame Skewer. Blessed Blue Dew, which is probably going to be staple going forward. Bursting Heart here. Starting off the Giant's Flame Pot. This will probably change every now and then. Crab, Rolo, the usual. And here's the stats. And our spells would be kind of the same as last time. Catch Flame, Lightning Spear, Pest Threads, Aeonia, Vow. I do have Flame grant me strength because we are using a fire-infused weapon, so hopefully that'll help. And heal. Yep. Blessing level, Shadow Tree Blessing 9, Spear Dash Blessing at 6. So we're getting up there. I think at this point we need 3 of the Shadow Tree fragments in order to increase the blessing level. So it's going to get slower here on out. But we are in a good spot. We are in a good spot. All right. Should we get going? Yeah, sure. Let's do a quick chat, see if there's anything new.
We are all utterly captivated by kindly Mikula. It is what binds us together.
Don't think you have anything new.
Wondering about the horn scent, are you? True enough. Long ago, a cleansing. It's no wonder that aside. And in this, they will never say just happened, but it's still a...
Okay, yeah, nothing new. And I don't think you have anything new either. I just want to check.
Go to the misshapen tree of Umbra, in that forsaken place. Blood must spill.
Yeah. Okay, so... guess we'll have to fight the Black Knight, who is resistant to fire, so... it's not gonna be good. Well, not gonna go as quickly as he has been. Don't want to fight those guys yet, not until I go up there. Come on, buddy. Ah, he hit behind me instead of in front. He was underground. Alright, thank you. Oh, I still have Rykar's Great Rune active. I just love that Great Rune. Especially when I'm just traveling out and about. And it's just really good. Looking for these flame embers. Embers of Mesmer. Yep, they do respawn, so I'm going to try to grab them whenever I can. Alright, so let's head this way. Watch out for the dog. Yeah. Animation is basically giant hunt, but again, you're not going to send them flying. But it does imbue the sword with fire, with extra fire damage. Yeah, so 181's the base. And now it goes to 276. So it's 95 extra points. Very, very good. Very good. My, what's it called? Carving impression. We have a little camp. One guy on horse, two guy on horse, 3 horses go. Oh, okay. 3 horses go. Yeah. All right, come on, buddy. Yeah, I don't think I can parry that one because it's behind me. That little visual glitch is going to get me every time. Blessed Bone Shard, sure. Oh, you're the horse, okay. Sorry, horsey. Let's just clear out this little camp. Thank you. Oh, here's another one. And another one. Quite a number of them in this little corner. Oh, horsey, you're gonna get me. I'm going to accidentally target you and then attack you, and I'm not going to be happy. All right. Might be able to parry that, but I'm not sure. And the follow-up. Sexy. Alright, so that's the 3 horsemen, I guess. There might be a 4th one. Who knows? What I do know is we're going to clear out this little campsite. I don't see anybody else. Alright. There's Morth Ruins. There's a cross. You know, it's... We'll go tag the cross once we clear this place out. Oh. Wait, you fall? Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Yeah, spear guys are probably the worst. Horsey. Mesmer soldiers are starting to have fire imbued on their weapons. Another fragment. Nice. Again, we'll need 2 more to upgrade our blessing level. Fire Knight Cookbook number 1. Greaves. Okay. Yeah, grab as many of these embers as I can. Because we use them to make fire coils. In fact, we should be able to make a few of them. Is that you, Horsey? Let's throw it on here. 'Cause I do like them. Really good. How much FP do they cost? 9 FP. Not bad. Only 3 of the embers to make. It's actually a good deal. It's right here. I'm just going to tag the Grace, and that's it. Well, tag the Grace, grab the fragment, touch the cross. I abandon here the flesh of my body. Yep. Dryleaf Dane. Do we want to do this fight right now? Yeah, why not? We'll do the fight right now. Actually, let's rest first. Okay. You can buff outside. Alright, so you can buff outside, and it should carry you over into the fight. So we're going to do it out here, although we're not going to get too close to him. I'm going to back off a bit, because I don't want him getting Vow. Alright. This should be good. We'll, drink. We'll Vow. Come up, gesture, get into the fight. Flame grant me strength. Get skewered. Enemy felled. We get the Dryleaf Arts and Dane's Hat. Alright, went a lot better than I expected. Yeah, the biggie is his little palm strike that he did. He gets a ton of hyper armor during that. So once he starts charging it up, just back off. Other than that, it's basically a straight fight. Yeah, again, probably noticed it, but some of his attacks lunged him forward further than I anticipated, but yeah, I'm surprised he didn't dodge the lightning spear at the start. But all right, and he left us a message: grow not complacent, continue to temper your strength. Yep. All right. Rest up, and we got the Dryleaf Arts, which is a hand-to-hand. Let's slap it on real quick. Yep. Teachings of a group of spiritual seekers known as the Dryleaf sect, revealed only to those of worthy valor and character. The practice of this martial art marks the dawn of an ascetic's journey. Yeah. So now we can it's just reminds me of the bone fists from Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I might have to pull up a clip from the game, maybe. Oh. Ow. Who hit me? Hot guy, was that you? I don't have a weapon. Punk. But yeah, you saw how much hyper armor I had when I was charging up. Put on the Bulgo Talisman and nothing's gonna knock you out of that. Looks like it's standard affinity. You can put anything on there. Lightning, sacred, poison, blood, cold, anything. So this could get really crazy really fast. Although the status NVs aren't that high, not that I recall. So it might take a little bit to proc one of these. But they will proc. Can actually put a decent number on there. flame arts? What? Blink bolt? That might be good. Or, you know, Bloodhound step into the kick. Braggart's Roar is probably your best bet. Because Braggart's Roar increases physical damage and provides damage negation, as well as stamina regen boost. So, you got some decent options. Lifesteal Fist? What? Wow, okay, that's probably really good. With the blood on there. Ooh, that's a... gonna have to do that one. Lifesteal Fist is just awesome. Cool. Alright, we'll leave that alone. We'll play with that later. For now, let's get our lady back. Even though it's raining. But I need a sleep pot. Gonna have to fight a horse dude. Come on. Yeah, I like Skewer. The follow-up to it is just really nice. If the thrust doesn't get them, the little flame spray will. Thank you. Alright, so... Horseman again. Let's go. Come on. Too slow. That was a stance break. Didn't kill the horse. Alright, so let's try to take this prawn out. There's something over there. Is that a scarab? Oh no, it's an ember. Alright. I was gonna say it's... Alright, prawn. Are you alone? I hope you're alone, because I don't want to fight two of you at a time. No, you're not. Should have known. I got rotted, so you're good. You were not alone. Ow. Well, rot's gonna kill you anyway. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, use Flame grant me strength, increases physical damage done, including the damage done by Scarlet and Ionia. So that's why I use Flame grant me strength every time. All right. How much you want to bet there's another one in here? And how much you want to bet they respawn? I heard something that sounded like a frog. I'm trying to see if I can hear it again. I can't really tell. Free money. All right. Right. Is there a third prawn? You want to come out? Well, it's a good thing we slept the first one when we did. Otherwise, that would have been a real hectic fight. Probably resulting in our death. Okay. Alright, so now we can just swing around and then come this way. I like it, yeah. We'll swing around, we'll tag the Grace on the inside of the forge, and then we'll clear out the area in front of it. Or do I want to go back this way and then swing this way? I'll do that instead. We'll do that instead. We'll go back, swing around. Alright. Hopefully we don't have to use those anymore. Okay, it's just a horse. Okay. We have 2 shadow fragments. 2, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Knight's Cookbook gives us Mesmer Fire Grease and the Roped Fire Grease. Okay. If we ever want to use them, which probably won't. When low of the eyes, it obscures the wearer's vision. Meeting the gaze of another can overcome the senses, often leading to the downfall of those who would walk the noble and solitary seeker's path. Alright. We might throw that into a little armor setup. Okay. So now we'll clear out this little zone. I hear a scarab. Just want to check what's over here, if there's anything. Okay, it was that way to the Ghost Flame Dragon fight. And it appears that the soldiers don't respawn. Let me just check. Summoning pool. Did not realize there was one there. Yep, looks like the soldiers don't respawn. But the embers do, which was nice. Okay. Okay. Let's go this This way, number 4. There it is. It looks like it's just a somber scarab from here. Alright, so let's clear out these misbegottens. Nice. Thank you. That was one group. Wow. All right. We'll get those guys in a moment. All right, buddy. I might need. Ow! Oh, I didn't realize he shoot that far. Ow! What? All right. Just pick him off one at a time. One at a time. Oh. Pop, pop, pop. Like, I love Milady. Milady is the best. I think you're all by yourself. I'm not gonna take any chances with this guy. Yeah. Okay, maybe a bit overkill, but no such thing. Somber 8s, just as I thought. Four ones, okay. Old Fang, okay. Don't really need them, but we'll take them. Alright, just gotta be careful. You know, one at a time is fine, but Alright, so you do kind of stagger from that. That's nice. Oh, you'll explode. Yep. Ooh, piercing throw. You can use that for the Smith's Grip dagger. Actually, that's actually probably not a bad idea. Looks like that's another somber stone scarab. Oh, come on. That's why I like pest threads. Tracking on it's superb. Alright, thank you. Curious to see how much damage pest threads will actually do. Not bad. Little jumping R2. Alright, oh, we gotta get the scarab. Another somber 8. No, we'll swing this way. We'll swing this way. Swing this way. Tag the grace on the inside of the forge. Pop back out. Try to find the forge brood guy. Thank you. Oh, I love Milady. Combo is just awesome. R2 into R1. Bam. Alright, so let's tag the grace. Ruined Forge of Starfall Pact. Grace. Alright, let's hop back outside. We'll probably do this at the end. Maybe. We'll see. Or this might be the start of the next episode. There is a golem. The golems, well, some of the golems will drop a particular weapon, a Smith's Grip type weapon. It's the golem fists. There are particular golems that will drop it, and I think they're in that forge right there. In that forge. Now the thing is once you complete a forge, you can't access parts of it anymore. Like in the last one, we can't access some of it again once we finished it. Because the contraption that we used to access some of the level, some of the forge shifted. So, and I'm worried that if I do that forge, I won't be able to get the golem fists. That's my concern. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do about that. If I want to just, figure out which golem has the fist, farm for it, and then do the forge. Or do I want to do the forge, reload the save, and farm for the fists after that, and then just kind of get back to where I was? I don't know. But anyway, that little side tangent out of my head. Oh yeah. Here's Mr. Forager Brood, where we saw from inside Castle Ensis. You can actually see the little Mesmer soldier guy up there. But Mr. Brood guy, what you got for us? Brewed Cookbook number 1 and Glint Slab Fireflies. Allows us to craft spellproof pickled liver. And piercing throw. Okay, I do want to use the Smith script daggers. I do want to use them. Although I'd rather have a different Ash of War called like Scatter Throw or Scatter Shot. Yeah, it throws like multiple knives out at once. More like a shotgun type of thing. But I'm not quite sure where we get it at. But anyway. So we might stick with the piercing throw for now. I mean, it's good. It's not bad. I just prefer scatter shot. Alright, let's go this way. Up here. Not quite sure what's up here. If there's anything up here. Wildlife, spirit guys, not much. I mean, they're hostile, but okay, I mean, wildlife, some of those spirit worms. Okay. Not a whole lot. There's the Fort of Reprimand. So if you go this way, you can kind of see there's the cross where Tholier is sitting at. You can probably just barely see him here, I think. Yeah. Suppressing Pillars, Dragon Peak, which you could probably see from everywhere. Alright, so just a turtle dog and some spirit worms. Cool. I wonder why. Oops. I'm just curious to see what would happen if I got the ones that were already hostile. I guess the other ones just get hostile as well. Okay. Well, I think I didn't get this one. I clipped the turtle. You happy? I'm sorry, turtle. Here, I know what you need. Hold on. Let me get it. Where are you? Here you go. There you go. We're friends now? Alright. Alright, I guess nothing happens. Okay. Like how some of them are just kind of, have their heads just kind of barely sticking out. Alright. Check that cross map. Okay, so I was just saying if the one in the Morth Ruins was on that map, and it is, so Ansbach probably has nothing new. I bet if there was a cross that said something other than, a piece of my flesh, Ansbach would probably have something to say about it. But alright. We cleared all this out. We tagged the ruins. And then the forge. Yeah, again, I'm not quite sure about the golem fists, if this is the right forge. It's also a bit more involved than the other one. Ruined Forge of Starfall Past. And just rest here real quick. Yeah, I figured. Do I want to do this now? Nah, we'll hold off. We'll hold off till the next episode. Yeah. Over here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll end the episode here. I'll hold this off. I'll check to make sure it's either this one or the next Star Forge. Ruined Forge is where the Golem Fists are at. Because I don't want to miss them. I haven't gotten them yet. I haven't used them yet. They look pretty cool. So I just want to make sure I get them before I, accidentally, lock myself out of it. But, yep. And that's it for today. All we did was just continue exploring the Shadow Plateau. Or the Scadu Altus, I mean. Yeah, we started working our way south. It started here, went this way, cleared out this little camp here with all the little horsemen scattered about. Took a slight detour to Morth Ruins, where we fought Dryleaf Dane, or dueled Dryleaf Dane. We kind of kicked his butt, really. Yeah, my one advice is that you can buff outside of the actual fight. But once you're done, go up to him, perform the gesture. It'll start the fight, but all your buffs should come along with you. Again, just make sure if you're using, like Golden Vow or something, that you're not too close to him, because otherwise he will receive the buff as well. So, yep. So, other than his Palm Strike and the fact that his moves kind of push him forward more than I expected, not a bad fight. Not a bad fight. We were also pretty well prepared as well, so why make it hard on yourself, I say. But so we got his Dryleaf arts and his hat, which I will be playing around with eventually when we get to it. And then after that, we came across this little area where there were not one, but two prawns. Luckily, we slept the first one that we saw, The other one popped out of the ground shortly after, and we slept him as well. Then we Flame grant me strength, Vow, Scarlet Aeonia, and some guard counters. Bam, done. Yeah. Using Golden Vow and Flame grant me strength before doing a close range Aeonia, it was like 4,000, almost 5,000 damage just from the Aeonia by itself. That's not including, the rot that'll come with it, which will do 1/3. It's actually like 29.3%, I believe, of the enemy's max HP, plus like another 2,000 on the side. So Aeonia is really powerful, if it procs. But getting it to proc is the tricky part, especially on fast enemies like Valana and Mesmer and Radon, and it can be tricky then. That's why I like using summons for some of those fights. Well, except for R'Lana. We just parried her to death. But yeah. 2 prawns. Then we came this way, cleared out all the Misbegottens, which there was quite a number of them. Found another of the Forager Brood. Check this place out, which has just, wildlife and some spirit worms. Yep. And then we came down here to the ruined forge of Starfall Past. And that was it. Made some progress. Getting close to being, actually we're not anywhere near close because we have the Morth ruins to clear out, then the Bonnie village, and I'm pretty sure there's a jail down here that we have to do. I don't know if I want to do this just yet. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because otherwise we're going to go to here, underneath this, and then come out this way. And then there's like this little side area over here with its own the Ruined Forge, a boss, and another catacombs in this little area alone. So that's another chunk of time to take. But once we do that, then we'll head this way, probably clear out this little fight here, and then we'll clear out the camp. And then we'll purposely break Miquella's Great Rune, or trigger Miquella to break his Great Rune. So, and once we get him to break the rune, tag the first grace in here, and then swing back this way. Yeah, go up this way. And then we'll go meet up with Yuri, or Yura, or however you want to pronounce his name, and start his little quest line. The first part will take us down here. The second part will take us over here, which we can't do until we get through a good chunk of the keep. So we'll probably do that, and then we'll go to the keep. Although, trying to think real quick. Yeah, once we get to the keep, we'll probably go through the front door first. We'll get to the front door until we get to the specimen storehouse, and then we'll come back out and then do the little church district over here. Because the church district, once you get through it, will also dump you into the specimen storehouse as well. So, and then we'll have like 2 different paths we can kind of take inside the storehouse. Yep. Okay. And then we'll go from there. I like it. I like that plan. But again, that's going to be for another episode. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.